Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you the initial checkout of a really cool telephone. This is Luke's telephone, and this telephone is from Canada. And this is basically a Western Electric telephone, but what's neat about this telephone is, and the collectors kind of go crazy after this, it depends on what you collect, but the collectors that I know would go crazy over this, because basically what this is in the middle of a run model change. And so, it looks like a 500 set, but what they called this telephone was a 5302G. And so in other words, they wanted to start the 500 series, the new model Rotary, but yet they had a whole bunch of product left over from the 302s that they were making. And so this has kind of got an inbred of different parts here. And, you've got your 302, it's still hardwired, like most of them all were, but it has your 302 handset, which is really cool, because this was a famous handset, and it's just heavy duty, and you can't hardly hurt these handsets with normal use. And so what we also have here is we have the metal finger wheel, and we have the metal finger stop, and the metal center dial ring. And it's mixed in with the 500 body, but yet it has the 302 rotary in it. And when I turn it over and show you the inside, you'll see that this is a 302 rotary dial that's inside of it. Another really cool thing about this telephone is, and I'm going to go ahead and move some things here for you. I want to turn this over and open it up. And I want to show you that rotary. So that rotary inside and the hook switch is the 302s. So basically this is a 500 body with all 302 parts in it. And so that's just cool. I suspect they stopped making all the 302 parts because it would get very expensive. They came up with a different style hook switch, and this was all metal. And it probably just got too costly, and the rotary in here was made like a tank, so that was a really cool setup that they had with the 302. Another thing they've got here, and this is in very good condition, I mean, it is very, very clean. The date code on this is 1948, so 2-48-A, and it has all, it's basically 302 is what it is, and it's in very good condition. So another thing I want to show you here on the back, now they did a little, this is something that is uncommon here. You're going to notice here on the 302 bells, there's an adjustment. On this 5302, they started putting, they were starting to put in some of the design changes that they wanted to do with the 500 set series, but yet they did it with the 302. Because if you notice that I work on a lot of 302s, and you don't ever see this bell. You can turn the bell up and down. You never see this. This is something that they added on this 5302G because they knew they were going to the 500 set, and they knew they wanted to be able to adjust the bell. So that's just really cool in itself to see that change in progress in the design. So that's a neat kind of a deal, and that's why the collectors kind of go crazy over this stuff that were caught in between model changes and runs, production runs. Another thing I want to show you real quick here is the model number here. That's that 5302G. So another cool thing about this telephone is it has the leather feet like a lot of the 302s did. So it's just a very good conditioned telephone, and it's cool to see all the different little things that they were going to start doing. Although it's a shame to see the 302 go away, it's just cool to see all these different little things that they were kind of in the middle of. So, it's just kind of like a map to what they were planning and what they were going to do. So it's just a very cool telephone, and highly desirable 5302G. And this telephone is Luke's telephone from Canada, and we're going to get Luke's straightened out. Now, he says something in the effect that he's looking for this telephone. He wants it to be gone through and make sure all the connections are good and the rotary is racking off properly, and clean it and oil it and things like that. He says he wants a different situation in the center ring dial, kind of like something like a wait for dial tone or something to that effect. Although this is a belt insignia, he wants something that's kind of more in the era where you're waiting for dial tone or something. We'll certainly get that taken care of and put a line cord on this telephone and get it all straightened out for him. The other thing, though, I want to talk to him about, and I don't want to do it unless I get the okay. There's probably nothing wrong with this cord, and everybody has different likes and dislikes, and he may like this cord, so that's why I don't want to change it until I talk to him. And we generally talk to the customer about everything that we do. He doesn't mention the handset cord in the letter, so I'm not sure if he wants us to go to a black handset cord, or if he just doesn't really care, and as long as this one's working, go ahead and keep it. It certainly wouldn't hurt to use it. You can always make it black. You can always go to the original color, but it just, who knows? Maybe it came out that way. Maybe somebody wanted it that way. You just never know. So we will definitely talk to Luke about that before we do any cord changes on that. But the line cord that we put on it will definitely be black, and he'll be able to plug this telephone in and use it, and it'll ring, and we'll go through everything. So just thought you'd like to see this really cool 5302G, and it's caught in the middle of a production run, and it has some of the 500 parts, and it has some of the 302 parts. And so it even has its unique own model number. They didn't just call it a 500. I guess they figured, hey, people they're gonna know that this is mostly a 302, so we better change the model number. And later on, when we go into production with the 500 set and all of its changes, we won't look bad. So anyway, it's a really cool 5302G, and the collectors like these a lot. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.